Welcome back to a game of Age Mythology Retold. Today we've got Soup out here herding a rhino already, playing raw, going for the advanced food gathering strategy at the beginning. No granary here, going to be empowering the monument to the villagers, and his opponent on the opposite side of the map is going to be Borg, hailing from Star Trek, playing Thor. So it's going to be Thor versus Ra, and let's see, we got everything lined up. Oh, watch, here we go. Hey, look, we flipped it. Oh, thank you very much. I expect lots of applause in the comments section. And of course, guys, when you're taking a look at Thor out on the map, you're going to be seeing lots of dwarves. They get free dwarves from the Dwarven Armory and such with each tech they get. So you can actually see, oh, it's the first age, but he is getting copper armor. And that's a pretty common thing. And that's because that's going to be putting his economy ahead. Because watch this. Ready? Watch this. Boom! He's up a villager right now in the first age. Pretty huge benefit. So today, will Soup be able to overcome Borg and his OP Thor economy? We will see how he plays this. I'll be very excited to check it out. Let's see what relics we have out on the map this fine Saturday morning. We've got adamantine shingles, increases house hit points. You've got the Anvil of Hephaestus. Armory improvements cost less gold. Oh my gosh. This is like an OP upgrade for Thor, particularly, right? For those extra, he's gonna get all the upgrades. A pair of lions, and then we've got the Udler's bow, increases the range and line of sight of ranged soldiers. Now, this map, as far as settlements go, we are looking at Megalopolis. You've got 3 settlements right down the middle of the map, and I kind of like this from a competitive standpoint. Because basically, you know, in Age Mythology, you get additional population when you take these settlements, and this puts them right down the middle of the map. It encourages map control. If you turtle back, you know, you've only got kind of access to 1. If your opponent takes mid-map control, kind of fun. So we'll see how this one works out as we get ready to age up. Now, taking a look at the Ra base, he's just had his pharaoh planted on that monument the entire time. So he's been able to get that area empowerment. You can actually see going on. Able to herd in the food. Even look at this. He used a villager to hit that zebra, getting him a little closer. So we'll see the age up time he gets. One thing that I find a little bit interesting when you see players like do this is sometimes it doesn't buy a ton of grace as far as age up. Like for instance, you can click up, you know, pretty much at this exact time right now, or earlier, and you see in this case he's not, but maybe he's gone for, you know, an additional villager in this build. Could be the case, but should be aging up a little bit sooner here. Now Thor at the moment has got his temple online, and he's even getting, look at this, Hammer of Thunder. He's just getting all those techs early on, so really gonna be delaying his age up. And really, you kind of know that too as Ra, of like, okay, your opponent's gonna be getting all these tags, take a little longer. You can afford to take a longer as well. He's gonna be aging up with Ta. Now Ta, of course, gonna give access to that Electrum Bullets upgrade, which is debatably one of the best upgrades you can get right now. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Electrum Bullets is OP with slingers? Some people say it's OP, some people say it's not. I looked at the stats a little bit to wonder, like, you know, it might be a little strong, but you know, does it outweigh like civ bonuses like this from some of the other civs? I'm not sure, but I want to hear you guys. Let me know. What do you think about the slingers and Electrum Bullets? Of course, that divine damage, very strong. We've seen a lot of slinger masses lately. And Soup did build a second monument to the soldiers while aging up. So this makes me really think he's going to be leaning into maybe some myth units either early on, or he's going to go for a faster age up so he can have enough favor to spam some of those later game myth units. Of course, one of the key upgrades when you age up with Ta is going to be the Shadoof, which will give you cheaper farms. So it's a nice upgrade to have. There's that Wadjet, nice defensive myth unit. There he goes. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at he moved. I was trying to rotate. Okay, we'll come back. We'll let him chill right now. Leave the snack alone. Now Thor's out here already building some wall segments. So this means probably 2 things I'm thinking. He's gonna go straight to the next stage, or he's gonna try to move up and get this town center expansion, or he's just literally like, yo, I'm here, here's a small gap, I'm just gonna build a wall segment, which Also quite valid to do. You see him opening up with the Great Hall that will be giving him access to building heroes, the Herser, as well as the raiding cavalry. We'll see if he goes for some of that. We also got a long house down front. Got a Longhorn Steakhouse. Chickens up for grabs with the dwarves out there. Gonna be eating them. And it looks like Egypt did go for a second TC expansion right away. So he's got 2 TCs. His opponent's coming in with the Valkyrie to try to raid. Now, it does look like he did spend some of this favor on a second Wadjet, but he still has a lot in the bank, thanks to the 2 monuments he has at the moment. A few villagers on wood, it looks like 3 of them. So he's got some wood in the bank if he wants to start making slingers or something like that. Maybe save it up for chariots later. Heck, even spin them on Wadjets, right? These things cost wood. Here's the Valkyrie wrapping around and going to be taking some damage. Did he get the upgrade? He does, in fact, have the upgrade for the additional attack versus the myth units. A lot of villagers on gold. Okay. So now it's kind of a moment of like, is Egypt going to just start spamming military with a bunch of barracks? Or will he try to sneak up to the next age? I'm seeing 2 barracks right now. He does have his armory. But it's kind of looking to me, 18 on gold. That's a lot on gold. I think we're going to see a farm transition here, most likely. Making a market as well, so maybe trying to buy some food. We can actually see Borg building out towards the middle of the map. He now has 2 longhouses. He's got 2 great halls. Did not go for that expansion. This is certainly looking like he's going to be playing Age 2. It's looking like our opponent on the other side. Soup's going to be getting the Electrum Bullets upgrade we talked about for the Slingers. And he's also got Shaduf queued up. But that is a very, very big Norse army, and he doesn't have a whole lot to defend with right now. This could be a little bit troublesome. He can, of course, defend underneath this this town center, bringing him back to the choke point. But that's a lot of Norse units right now. How's he gonna be able to hold this? He does have a lot of gold. He could really quick get some mercenaries, I guess, but not looking so good. The 2 TC expansion into what maybe could be a GG. I don't know. So a very fast attack here. He just kind of saved up, got some units gathered up. Maybe, you know, maybe build some of these wall segments. Looked like he was going to turtle a little bit, but this is definitely not a turtle. That town center expansion right now under fire. He's just now spinning on the mercenaries, spamming out the mercenaries. These things cost gold. Trained very, very quickly. Going to be able to repair that town center. Does he have skin of the rhino? I wonder. Let me see one of these villagers and see if they got it. He does not have skin of the rhino, which is a nice upgrade to have for Raw. It's a unique upgrade for your villagers. He could escape though this way, and he does. But he's still trying to get some longevity out of that town center, defending with just mercenaries. Look at this. Is he going to actually be able to do this? Town Center's still alive, training up mercenaries. He's got the Pharaoh coming in. Pharaoh's going to be empowering. He's got a few slingers on the back line. Just a few mercenaries out here defending in the Town Center fire. Is it going to be enough? We'd maybe like to see that Pharaoh take some shots at the Valkyrie or 2. He continues to repair and turtling with very little. Can he survive? Oh, gets in at the last second of the Town Center there. Hops out the other side. Using the villagers to fight now. Still does not have the Rhino skin. A new Wadjet train on the backline. That Town Center has just gotten so much distance. And frankly, it could be situations like this where, like, if he holds this, he keeps his 2 TCs up, starts to stabilize economy and military. You know, really all-in, all-out Norse attack might not work, but it looked like he was able to get the Town Center down. Villagers are on the run. And Borg with the sub 10-minute victory, gonna be taking down Ra today. You know, you can have that second Town Center, you can have the Electrum Bullets, but it does not matter if you do not have an army to defend it. Let's take a look at that timeline, and that will really paint the picture of what happened here. Going for that 2 TC expansion. Did not invest in military. His opponent just had a lot, and mind you, even the little bit of military you're seeing here, a lot of these really were just mercenaries in some of these fights here. So Borg doing very, very good. Let's take a look at the economy as well while we're doing this. Look at those all resources collected, and there is the craziest part about all of this, guys. Ra went for a 2 Town Center build pretty much all in on his economy, while his opponent got every upgrade and managed to go on 1 TC and gather just vastly more resources. Is Electrum Bullets OP? Or is Thor just OP? I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the cast, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.